I'm Matt Bouchard at the Hay Adams Hotel in Washington, D.C. for NAREIT's 2017 Washington Leadership Forum. Joining me today is Chris Marr, the President and CEO of CubeSmart. Chris, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Now, despite solid operating fundamentals, self-storage REIT share prices struggled in 2016. What do you think accounts for the disconnect that we've been seeing?
I think we're, first of all, a bit of a challenging business to model. 6% of our customers vacate each month. And so in a high turnover business such as that, especially where you have high occupancies, and occupancy has been high over the past few years, I think it's just challenging as the market begins to slow for folks to price that slowing rate of growth.
And CubeSmart seems to be concentrating its efforts to grow on some of the fortress markets around the country, particularly New York and D.C. Given the requirements of self-storage space, these markets seem tough to penetrate. Is that the sense that you get?
Well, that certainly was the thesis, although we're seeing in New York City, largely generated by ourselves, a good amount of supply coming into the market. The beauty, we think, is in New York there's 1.3 square feet of storage per capita against an industry average of a little bit more than 7. So even with the supply coming into New York, that number only moves to about 1.6 square feet. So we think it's a dynamic market that in the long term will produce great returns for our shareholders.
And we've been hearing more about self-storage REITs getting involved in third-party management of storage properties. What are the benefits and challenges of those relationships, and how do they factor in CubeSmart's future?
Well, certainly the benefits are threefold. One, we have then a built-in pipeline of acquisition opportunities if that owner should decide to sell. Secondly, it helps us leverage our operating platform. So we're already in the market, and so adding incremental stores is helpful from scale. And then third, on the scale theme, helps us from a marketing perspective, having more points of distribution. So we think it's a wonderful additive to our overall program, and the program's been growing so rapidly, we're pleased with its success.
Chris, thank you so much for joining us.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
For more REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.